In life, we have the option to be the villain, the victim, or the hero of our story. And I don't know about you, but I am ready to walk into the season of being the hero in my own narrative. My name is Jay, and today I'm going to teach you how you can enter your princess era so that this next season of your life can be your best season.
You may not know right where you're going, but I do. And all the time you wasn't chosen, well, I'll make it up to you.
Hi guys, if this is your first time ever clicking on one of my videos. My name is Jalen, also known as Jay, and today we're going to be talking about how to enter your princess era and seduce your way through life. I'm super excited to do this video because this has been on my list of things to record for a minute, and I don't know why, but today just felt like one of those days. First and foremost, let's get the elephant out of the room. Yes, my nails are looking a little busted. It's okay. I'm going to get them fixed tomorrow, so just let's not. Before we get into the video, I am super excited to talk about today's sponsor because today's sponsor is me. I'm sponsoring today's video by telling you guys about one of my creations, which is the Sacred Spaces Affirmation Coloring Book for Black women. This coloring book was made with Black women in mind. It's filled with over 50 affirmations specifically for the woman who has found herself in a place of feeling overworked, underappreciated, and ultimately is just looking to reclaim some of her time and find a sacred space for her. Coloring is something that has really helped me when I was struggling with my mental health. It was just like a very grounding and relaxing activity, and making it with these affirmations has been so helpful for me. I use this personally. I also have gifted it to other people. I'm just in a season where I'm all about taking time to do something for myself. Coloring has just really been that outlet for me, so I hope that you can enjoy this as well. But without any further ado, let's go ahead and get into the video. Okay, so before we can talk about how to enter your princess era, we have to talk about what qualifies you to be a princess. Now, there are two rules in order to qualify to be a princess. The first rule is that you have faced obstacles, trials, betrayal. Something in your life has not gone the way that you thought it was going to go. You have had some type of heartache, some type of pain, some type of grief. This is essential to being a princess because every princess's story starts by overcoming hardship or having some type of hardship in their life. The second rule is that you have to believe in the good and the magic of life. If you don't believe that life is working in your favor, that life has your best interest at heart, that good things are on the horizon for you, that you are capable of doing amazing, difficult, and wonderful things, you can't be a princess. I'm sorry, because all princesses have to go on a journey of self-discovery and self-worth and have to know that the universe is pushing in their favor even when it doesn't look like it. Now, if you are still here and you qualify to be a princess, let's get into the ways that you can enter your princess era and seduce your way through life. You must have a goal. When you think of the different goals that different princesses have had, a lot of times those goals were something that was deeply instilled within them. Maybe it was something that they've always wanted to do as a child. There was a special memory connected to it. Maybe it was something where they had to step up. They had to be the sacred space. They had to be that intercessor, that curse breaker, that generational change maker for their family. They had to be someone who paved the way and created safe spaces for those that are left behind them. It does not matter what your goal is. All that matters is that your goal means something to you. You are also willing to overcome discouragement and distractions. There is going to be times in your journey as a princess where things are not always going to go your way. Things are not going to always go as expected, but you have to know that these things are just a part of the process. And this is why it's so important to believe that life is rooting for you to win, that things are aligning in the background for you in order for you to get to the places that you need to be. The second part of entering your princess era is making sure that you look the part. Now, I'm going to give you guys a real life example for this. Today, I had to go into work, and I'm going to be honest, I honestly was not feeling like it beforehand. But today, I wanted to go in with good energy, with positive vibes. I wanted to put my best foot forward. And I told myself, you know what? You need to look the part. You need to dress to impress, because when you look good, you feel good. When you look like you deserve good things, when you look like you deserve to skip the line, when you look like you deserve all of the attention, when you look like you deserve the promotion, when you look like you deserve the extra tip, when you look like you deserve, the free dessert, whatever it is that you are aspiring for, when you look like you deserve the guy, you are more likely to attract those things towards you. Look the part. Put time into your appearance. Everybody's gonna look different. There's not a set stereotype that you need to fit. You don't have to have bundles down to your butt cheeks. You don't have to, wear a face full of makeup. Whatever looking the part looks like for you. Looking the part doesn't always mean that you are going to be looking, super beat, super chic, super sleek. Sometimes looking the part means that a bitch gotta be a frog for a season. Like, the part looks different for everyone. Maybe you have to be in your warrior season and you have to put on the armor of protection. You know what I mean? Maybe you have to be in a vibe where you are just really holding your head down. I'm in the gym this season. Like, I gotta have my braids because I know that in order for me to get fit, I need to make sure my hair is like in a style that I can just, quickly maneuver. Whatever it is, you have to look the part that aligns with your goals. You are gonna know what your goals are. But generally speaking, if you look the part, you are going to receive what you're looking for. When Cinderella showed up to the ball, she didn't show up in those raggedy ass clothes that she was cleaning and mopping the bathroom floor with. No, she did not. Miss Ma'am got her a brand new dress. Miss Ma'am got her brand new, crystal clear, like Louis Vuittons. Like, don't play with her. She came looking the part. She came looking to be a match for the prince. She didn't come looking like her current situation. You can't always look like what you're going through. Being a princess means walking into a room and people feel as though they should do for you. They should help you. They should be inspired to match your energy, not they, pity you. Moving into the next tip to enter your princess era, let people help you. You cannot be in your Miss Independent era and try to be in your princess era at the same time. When princesses go on their journey of self-discovery, that hero's journey, where it's full of ups and downs and conflicts and triumphs and trials and tribulations, there are people that are sent along the way to help them, to help push them forward. You can't be in your princess era if you're pushing all those people away. You need to have discernment, yes, because some people are not meant to help you. Some people are meant to distract you. Some people are meant to bring you harm and danger. But you need to be able to have enough faith in yourself to know, I know when somebody is trying to bring me harm and danger. I know when somebody doesn't have my best interest at heart. But I also know when somebody is trying to be a genuine friend to me, when somebody is trying to genuinely assist me in this journey called life. Because the truth of the matter is, it's a lot of people who somebody helped them along the way. Somebody looked out for them along the way, and they genuinely just want to pass that energy on. You have to be open to receive those things though. And if you're not open to receiving the help, then you might miss the lesson or you might miss the blessing. You need to let other people help you too, because as a princess, you have to be able to be okay with sitting in your softness, knowing that sometimes other people are going to do a better job at certain things than you are, and that is totally okay. Let them work. Let them be the people that they need to be so that you can be the person that you need to be. Don't try to micromanage every single little detail, feeling as though only you can bring that special sauce that needs to be brought. That's not true. And if you try to put yourself in that position, you're constantly going to be working much harder than you need to be working, because you're not allowing the people around you to show their skill sets, to live in their light, to be in their hero era in their life, because you're trying to just, micromanage and control everything. The next thing you need to do to enter your princess era is know your worth, okay? You are born with an inherent worth. All princesses, even when they feel discouraged and they feel down, they still know, I am that girl, period. You need to know that you're that girl. You need to know that you deserve good things. You need to know that you deserve healthy communication, healthy relationships, healthy friendships, healthy family dynamics, healthy work environments. You deserve to thrive. Know your worth. Know what you bring to the table. Also, though, be aware of the things that you lack and be aware of the areas where there's opportunities for you to grow. Because when you are aware of the opportunities where you can grow, you actually get more valuable, because you're able to work on those things and not be so stuck in a closed mindedness that just keeps you in one space and just prevents you from growing and connecting with other people. When you know your worth, you must also subtly demand respect. What does this mean? Don't allow people to push your boundaries. Don't allow people to make you uncomfortable. Don't allow people to get away with treating you any type of way, but also know how to handle it in a way where it doesn't burn a bridge unnecessarily. Princesses need to always make sure that people know and feel their presence and their energy in a room, but it doesn't mean that you're the loudest person in the room. Sometimes respect is given when respect is perceived. If you have a certain level of respect for yourself, which goes back to looking the part, then people are automatically gonna know, I can't play with her. I can't play with her. Don't let people play with you, because they will try. You make sure your worth is known by declining what does not align. If something does not align with you and does not align with the way that you feel like you should be treated, the way you feel like you should be talked to, the way you feel like you should be addressed, then decline it. If there is a guy trying to approach you, he's trying to date you, he's trying to court you, whatever it is that it may be, if he's approaching you in a way that doesn't align with the way that you want to be dated, courted, approached, decline. And don't feel like you have to teach everybody a lesson in how they should treat you. Just simply remove yourself from the situation. Removing yourself from the situation is far more powerful than trying to constantly fight and push and poke and prod to get people to see your point of view. You don't have time to do that, because remember, step number one is having a goal. We're focused. We don't have time to be sitting here setting the record straight with every single person. Simply remove your energy and move along. Decline what don't align, and know your worth by demanding your respect subtly, by distancing yourself when necessary. When you do come into a situation where you're not able to distance yourself and remove yourself completely from someone, you may have to disarm with charm. Sometimes you need to think and be a little more emotionally available and emotionally mature. You cannot always use sharp words or violence to get your point across. You need to know how to disarm people with your charm and with your charisma, and by being able to relate and understand that individual. You are much more likely to get the things that you want when you're able to look somebody eye to eye, like, I understand where you're coming from and this is where I'm coming from, and I really only want the best for both of us. You have to know that teamwork and collaboration is going to get you much further than conflict and drama. It's also going to add some years to your life, because who the fuck wants to be out here stressed and depressed? Nobody. So let's just cut that out. Unless your specific goal calls for it, you need to be willing to release your warrior energy and learn to sit in the softness of sitting on your throne and knowing that you have the power to disconnect, disarm, delay, and deny any type of energy that you don't want in your life. If you are open to the softness of sitting in your princess era, you need to chase your goals. You need to allow people to help you. You need to know your worth. You need to look the part, and you need to disarm with charm. I hope that this video was helpful to you. If you enjoyed it, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below letting me know how you will be entering your princess era this upcoming year. And I would love to see you guys in another video. So be sure to click one of the ones that's on the screen somewhere, Lots of fun things ahead. Until the next time, I love you. And remember, in order to live your life to its fullest, you must live fearlessly. Bye, guys.